Hello friends, we are in Canberra at the Royal Australian Mint. A rainy day, you must have seen the parkrun video. So can't wait to get indoors and explore the Australian Mint. It's my second visit, but planning to get some good coins for my collection. So you put the umbrella inside, get the plastic and get it out. So that's the inside of the museum. We'll be joining a public tour which will start in 5 minutes. It's a half an hour tour and they'll take you around. If you don't want to join the tour, it's self-explanatory, as the lady said. So this wall has a display of all the coins. $2 coins, $1, all the gold coins. And those are those poppy coins. I think they retail for around $2.50 now because it was a limited edition.
1,000 individual coins. Lots of these are circulating rates, so spending money. But some of these are collectible items as well. You'll also recognise as well that there are things we no longer have in circulation, 1 and 2 cents. And if you're lucky enough to spot it, the round 50 cents as well. So this wall also contains King Charles coins. If you've not yet seen a King Charles coin, you might want to get up and close and see if you can spot one. Yeah, feel free to touch it. Also has lots of Australian mint, but not Australia's first mint. There are 3 mints that predate us, and that is Sydney, opened in 1855, Melbourne in 1872, and Perth in 1899. But these were all branches of the London Mint operating in Australia, minting pounds, shillings, and pence. When we opened in 1965 by a very young Prince Philip, you can see in this photo, we were given the job to mint decimal currency for a very, very important date in Australia's history. And that was decimal changeover on the 14th of February 1966, when we would go from the old system of pounds, shillings and pence to the new decimal system. Stuart Devlin, our youngest contestant, is from Geelong, Victoria. He was actually an art teacher. So he had the skills to do this job, but Devlin is a very humble and shy man. Initially, he didn't want to enter this competition. Full official name. Only to have the public hate it. The public did not want us to be spending royals because for the first time in our history, we're getting really excited about making our own unique coins. And the royal just sounds too British, too similar to pounds, shillings and pence was the argument. So the government says, okay Australia, that's fine, we will not have royals. What would you like instead? Then there was the popular name. This name was the name everybody almost wanted us to have. And this name has been so prevalent in naming contests in Australia, it was even the suggested name for Canberra. And that was Austral, or the Austral. Now this one, short for Australia, really appealed to the public. They loved this name, everyone was going crazy for it, until one newspaper pointed something very, very unfortunate out. Austral, all well and good, but if I say an Austral, I said nostril. Austral sounds like nostril, and we love to laugh in this country, we love joking, so Australs most certainly would have become nostril. Silly with it, you don't get to name the coins, we do, and they picked dollars and cents. Our $2 coin, despite being smaller than our $1, is thicker, because when we were making that $1 in 1984, we weren't thinking about relative size at the mint, so we made it too big. And then 1988 rolled around and we're making the $2, and we realised, whoopsie, We've got a predicament on our hands. All of our coins are the size of the plasters. They're massive. They're not useful. And the treasurer at the time, who was Paul Keating, actually reached out to the mint and begged the mint to make them smaller. I was worried.
Those are the Olympic medals from Sydney 2000, Gold Coast 2018 that we went to watch, and in our global games, in us, not sure what that is.
Down here, sorry the lights are off at the moment, this is our proof coin, uncirculated, commonly shortened to UNC, which is like our middle grade of collectible item. Proof coins are made in the individual presses at the front of the front in 95. It isn't operating today, and as such this television is going to be a visual guide for us. So feel free to come up and have a look at what's down there and what's going on, or what's paused. She brings them off of out of storage, so she brings them to Titan. Now you may have seen him because he's the most obvious robot. He's that big orange arm in the middle of the factory. And his job is to pour our blanks. He will pour to our left to start the process, and he'll do a pour later on, which we'll talk about. Once he pours out these blanks, we're going to start a special counting process that uses lights and cameras to actually capture the reflection.
So you have some interactive gaming. The session was amazing. Our guide was brilliant. It was supposed to be for 30 minutes, but it went up for 40 minutes. So the Royal Mint only does coins, but the Melbourne Mint, it prints notes. That's a 1 cent and then 2 cent coins, 5 cents. 1 cent, 2 cent is very difficult to find. I think I have both of them in my coin collection. And then you have the more common ones. But the star attraction of the mint is definitely this wall, which has all the coins probably. So over here you can make your own coins. You have to insert $3, touch the button, and you get your own coin. I think I did one last time. I don't have $3 change, and they don't accept coins. Don't accept cards, sorry. So I cannot get one. But this is my catch. Spent a lot of money already. Quite a few things in the shop, including a lot of coins. So this pillar has all the $1 coins. So that summarizes the tour of the Royal Australian Mint. It was a good experience. Bought a lot of stuff. And that's how the weather is outside.